men's health. Now, do me a favor. If you're watching this video alone, I'm going to give you a few moments. Could you go get your man for me? And while you're doing that, I'll take a sip of my favorite beverage, some water. Okay? So go ahead and grab him real quick. Hi, my name's Dr. Eno. This week, I'm dealing with the topic of men's health, and I asked your woman to go grab you from the other room so that we could talk about a very, a recently sensitive topic, and also the importance of getting screened for certain cancers. So, ready to play along with us? You may be wondering why I am discussing the issue of men's health, and truthfully, men and women are interconnected, and your health and well-being is just as important to your woman as it is to the rest of the planet. So thanks for joining me on this show today, because I'm speaking directly to you. I figured it would be much easier to do that than to, speak about all the things I want to speak about, and then hopefully your spouses are able to convey that to you. So let's dive right in. The topic of screening for cancers is very important. And I know over the last week you may have heard about the issue of prostate cancer screening. Okay, so here's the deal with the prostate cancer screening. Prostate cancer screening is still important for men who are at a higher risk of prostate cancer. So that would include African American men, especially over the age of 40. If you have had a family history of prostate cancer, i.e. a father or a grandfather of prostate cancer, you want to still get screened for prostate cancer. The issue was really with the United States Preventive Task Force, which is kind of like the body that sets out guidelines for physicians and also Medicare to follow, and consequently other insurance agencies. But here's the deal. We weren't really sure how long to continue to screen for prostate cancer, and so we were screening men well into their 90s. Well, the United States Preventive Task Force had recommended stopping screening at about 75. And recently, studies have come out to show that screening for prostate cancer in men with a low risk is really not beneficial, simply because we end up putting them through biopsies, and then if we do find cancer, which by the way could exist in about 50% of men and will not kill them, we go ahead and do things like radical surgery, radiation, and the complications related to that, I know you don't like at all, include impotence, sexual dysfunction, erectile dysfunction, and also urinary incontinence. And so the guidelines that came out last week were to shine a light and add some reason to what may, in quotes, be considered unreasonable screening, i.e. probably don't want to screen a man over the age of 75, especially if he has early prostate cancer, because more than likely, even though we diagnose about 224,000 cases of prostate cancer each year, half of those are really benign, okay? Now, the other issue I'd like to speak to you real quick about before the clock goes down is the issue of cancer screening in general. If you're over 50 and you haven't had a colonoscopy, which is a colon screening for colon cancer, please go ahead and get that done as soon as possible. When we screen for cancers, especially things like prostate cancer, colon cancer, skin cancer, it's because we have found that early detection helps to reduce the death rate. In other words, improves the mortality. So colon cancer screening is, I know it's a pain in the backside, but it certainly is something that we highly recommend and does help improve survival rates. So that's another cancer that I highly recommend that a man over 50 gets screened for. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going into the things you should ask your physician to or your healthcare provider to check for when you go for that annual physical. I hope this answers your question about prostate cancer screening and also colon cancer screening, and I'll attach a link if you need some more information. Thank you very much for joining us today. Have a great day, everybody. Goodbye. Dr. Eno signing off. Bye.